It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, here on SABC 3. If you have just joined us, well, you are just in time to get an insider of which movies to look forward to when it comes to the SABC this coming weekend. And who best to talk about movies than our movie guru, JP Sebastian. Woo! JP, it's the first time I'm seeing you in 2021. Happy New Year.
Okay. That sounds like very special privileges to be able to bequeath happiness in these years. No shame, I'm sure it's going to be a good year. I hope for all of you as well.
It is going to be a good year because we know exactly what to look forward to, and you're about to tell us what to look forward to this upcoming weekend. The first movie
is called Difret, and it is an Ethiopian movie. No, what would that mean in Afrikaans?
I don't know, Difret, it sounds Afrikaans.
Afrikaans is baie sleg. Sleg.
Ek praat Afrikaans maar 'n bietjie,
I'm not even going to try, seriously. I'm going to like restart a race war somehow by mispronouncing something. So Difret is executive produced by Angelina Jolie. That's why you see her name there. She's not, in fact, whitewashing the movie by playing that actress. So she put the money behind it and everything like that. True story about something pretty harrowing. It's now illegal in Ethiopia as of 2006, but it is customary in some parts, obviously you can't generalize, to actually kidnap a woman you want to marry. Take her from her family.
I'm like, is that my phone?
That was so disorientating for a second. That was me. I'm the one who put that in there. I should know that a phone was going to ring. Sorry, JP looked up all confused for a second. So, true story of a young lady, 14 years old, gets kidnapped for a forced marriage and then defends herself by killing the guy, who was obviously a lot older than her. I think he was in his 30s. Irrespective, she defended herself and killed him, and then the village wanted blood because the custom was broken, also because it's considered murder, I suppose, until you give a due process and all that kind of stuff. Then a lawyer comes along who actually changed the law because this case set a precedent for how this will be treated in future. Unfortunately, now it's illegal. Apparently, only something like in the really high-risk areas, about 10% of marriages. In the low-risk areas, it's like 1% of marriages, so there's an improvement. But maybe this movie is worthwhile to actually ask, especially in a country like ours, where gender-based violence is a pandemic of its own. These conversations are always valid, and it's, how empowering this must be as well, especially it was for Ethiopian women. The movie wasn't necessarily the singular change, but it tells the story of the lawyer who got the wheels in motion for that kind of change. Was Sundance winner, one of the major awards festivals, and as you can see, it looks really competently and well filmed. If it will get you in the feels, people love these stories, obviously, since we've heard like Malala Yousafzai, or in the United States, remember there was that Tonia Brown girl who really touched our lives, that story, who was put in jail for 15 years for defending herself from sex trafficking. So pervasive, and fortunately, these kind of stories are having their stories told.
I love that you've shared the story with us because it's something important to shed light on, because these are people's realities and some people are not aware of it. So it's also very educational. It's a catalyst of change, as you've mentioned, that now the statistics have dropped over the years.
Yeah, hopefully. Apparently there's a resurgence. Anyway, so look, make up your mind for yourself. SABC 3 tonight at 9:30. I've got it right, so yes.
Yes, it is 9:30 tonight here on SABC 3. Difret, everybody. Now the next one is Little Manhattan.
Oh yeah, that's way too racy as far as I'm concerned for social distancing. That should be a maximum of affection you're able to give anyone on the bench. I'm sorry, my life has been brought to a halt.
Yes, our life, everyone's.
No, shame. Especially
a wink is as far as it goes.
This is a very cute child romance, my first love type story, first kiss. I've not seen it myself, but it seems quite sweet.
I've watched this. JP, how could you not have watched this?
Who's that actor, by the way?
I'm not sure about his name.
That's Josh Hutcherson. That is the dude who plays like the weak boyfriend in the Hunger Games.
Oh, is it?
These people were like small at one point.
They actually grow up. Wow.
2005, yes, it's remarkable. So the story is sort of similar to like kind of, and he's a name that I don't like mentioning, but like Woody Allen type romance, the nebbish who's trying to figure out love and what it all means and whatever, but he's 11 years old, so why is he taking it so seriously? At the same time, so there's this parallel between his parents having this divorce and they're both loving and caring of him, but he's trying to make sense of how am I feeling this pain between my mom and dad splitting and me at the same time finding the summer romance, feeling feeling like my world has been swept up by this other 11-year-old girl. Which is,
Does it not make you feel nostalgic, like
That's
takes
cute.
you back
Well,
to the time where you...
I think I'm a bit of an Uma
Fell in
Lume
love?
compared to you. So I remember My Girl with Macaulay Culkin. No, you don't at all? Bees?
I
You don't hate bees with a passion? Yeah, it takes a person of a certain age to know that My
Oh,
Girl
wow.
set the bar. But actually, no, that's a compliment. Don't worry.
Okay.
That you remember Little Manhattan, that you were a child in 2005 is remarkable. I feel my
Okay,
bones
JP,
creaking.
you know what? I'm going to stop you there because the insults just keep coming, okay?
I'm insulting myself. I'm saying you're. Okay, I swear it's going to turn into an insult again somehow. It's going to be manipulated again. Little Manhattan, that is SABC 3 at, help me.
Saturday at 9:30, okay? So we have a movie tonight on SABC 3 at 9:30, Difret, and tomorrow Little Manhattan on SABC 3 at 9:30.
Okay.
Yes, I am confirming those details
I
right
trust
now.
the younger person with the iPad. I use a charcoal stick. And
Buzz off.
Seriously, I carve things into wood.
Where to JP Sebastian. Listen, he's not going anywhere. He's going to be getting us into other movies to look forward to on the SABC this coming weekend. But right now, let's take a quick breather because the feel goodness continues shortly after this.